Well, that was a little frustrating.
You know what that is? Us not being quick enough.
That's true. That is true. A couple of others all just got errored and kicked off F1. Maybe they don't like us doing long videos on it. For the Front Row Racing World Championship, I'll just go over what was already been pre-selected. So Kev took the title of champion. Red took the constructors. Most unlucky was Jamie James. Most improved was Stocky, coming in at the deep end and improving his racing and even his internet connection. Best race was Silverstone for many, many overtakes. Best overtake was Stocky around the outside of Blanchimont in Spa. We got up to the Maldonado Award, and I was just mentioning that Bartman was a solid contender. I'll turn that one off.
Yep.
Was a solid contender with spinning it in the pits at Abu Dhabi. And I don't know, in a way, I would still be tempted to give it that one, but I know it was discussed a little bit more. And I mean, I think was it you said you were looking through footage at overtakes and you came across this one again.
Yes.
And it had to be considered, which is kind of fair. So, the Maldonado Award goes to Overdiking for putting full wets on a dry track. I mean, massively unfortunate, and it's a bit of a shame that that's the award that his first award is received. But I mean, when it came down to it, with the pit lane and the tyre choice, anyone can spin it in a pit lane. I suppose anyone could put wet tyres on, but wet tyres on a dry track, yeah, and in a Lotus as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Most dramatic crash. Now, again, as with all the others, there's been a few contenders. One of which was the crash that you had with Jamie James, where you went for a nice overtake, got it slightly wrong, ended up in a rather large crash.
I overtook him.
Yes, you did. So yeah, quite a few contenders for that one. But in all fairness, there was only one winner with most dramatic crash, and that was Russia. At the start, multiple cars taken out. I mean, it was a pure unfortunate situation, that one. But the crash was an epic one. Resulted with Jamie James having both front wheels explode off his car, a bit like the Toro Rosso from a few years ago, where he still tried to steer it. Okay, the final award then for the Front Row Racing World Championship. Rookie of the Season. Now, Rookie of the Season, it's not just about new drivers as such. It's about new drivers into that league, into that division. So, again, there's a couple of contenders. Dan Evs, Tempfear could have been considered. Stocky. Trying to think if there was anybody else. There was a few. There was a few. But when it comes down to it and you look at the points scored, the racing ability that we've seen, and Stocky picks up another award for Rookie of the Season, which I don't think really anyone can dispute on that one.
No, I mean, it was in his team for a shorter period of time than his teammate, and through the graphics, it just shows how well he's done against his teammate. Yeah,
I mean, that is one of the things with the statistics video that we did. It kind of gives a clear image of people's improvement. So anyway, there we go for the Front Row Racing World Championship car selection and awards. Bit of a shame that we got disconnected just at the end of that. But shall we mention what we're thinking about doing with the Overtakes one for next season? I reckon so, because then people will be on it straight away.
I think at this stage you could mention anything you want just to see who else is listed.
That is true. Okay, one of the things that we're thinking about doing regarding best overtake for next season is giving each driver the opportunity to supply, or not supply is the wrong word. Nominate themselves of one overtake. So basically, each driver puts forward one of their overtakes as the best overtake of the year.
With footage.
With footage, yeah. Then all of those 14, at minimum it'd be 14 overtakes, one will be selected as the best overtake of the year. Which would be a better way for us to do it, a better way for the fans to see it, and yeah, I reckon that could work quite well. So if you do a fantastic overtake in one of the races, make sure you clip it, save it, and see if you do any better ones. And you can put it forward at the end of the season as to be put into the melting pot for best overtake of the year. Now, two things that I would like to finish up on is, one, obviously the season gets going in the World Championship and the World Series on the 13th and 14th of January, I think it is. We will be hoping to get out the next two announcements, which should really be the final two announcements that we'll do. Hopefully this weekend. Depends on whether we can get them sorted out or not. We will get them done as soon as possible. And I think that's about it. Yep. So, Ray, if you're still with us, anything else you want to finish up on?
No. Everything's been done and dusted. It's time for me to make my missus a coffee before she hits me with her mug.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Ray, for your assistance this evening. It's been very much appreciated. And I would just like to point out to Steve the last message that's been posted on the page here. Kev saying, I hope you bloody mentioned the golden pole trophy while it got disconnected. Now, that depends on what you're on about there, Kev. Have you got a painted golden pole in your bedroom?
No, but his missus has.
No. His missus got it for him.
Yeah, his missus got it for wrong. I've now got images of Kev dancing around a pole in a tight little thong. Not good. While he's going... Anyway.
I was thinking of a shorter pole.
No comment. I will mention, though, Kev's... qualifying statistics for the season were very, very impressive.
You didn't want to mention it.
No, I didn't. Of course, I didn't. But I mean, as my video showed, I had a lot of not good qualifying outs. Anyway, for anyone that is interested, do check out the Front Row Racing YouTube channel. There is a very good statistics video on there, and also a fantastic teaser trailer for F1 2015 Season 6, or the next season in Front Row Racing. Okay, let's bring it to an end. So I've been Front Row Racing DP. You've been...
Front Row Racing GP.
Yep. So thank you very much for watching.
Front Row Racing RI.
RI. I wonder if Kev heard the bit about the commentary team. Anyway, right, okay, we will finish there. So thank you very much for watching. The season gets going within the next couple of weeks. It's going to be an exciting one, and we'll see you all again soon.